anytime Mel Gibson directs a movie, you're gonna marvel at the epic scope and the grandiosity of the film, the gallons of bloodshed, the passion. But this one, you're not gonna find much of that here. Flight Risk feels like Mel Gibson took one look at the claustrophobic thriller genre and said, all right, I'm going to try my hand out in that. And he did. And this is the result. Don't get me wrong. Flight Risk, it moves. It's a tightly built film. It's highly competent. It doesn't waste your time because it gets right into it right away. But it's also the most forgettable thing that Mel Gibson has ever made since The Man Without a Face. And I'm not saying that as an insult to the film, it's just the vibe I get. Now, had this movie been made by a lesser known actor, this would have shown up as a really bright green check mark on his or her resume. But it's Mel Gibson. He's so far above this type of film. And everybody that's in this movie, basically the 5 cast members that are in this film, they bring their game. They have acting chops. And that could be because they know they're working for Mel frickin' Gibson. They're gonna bring their A game, and they do. If anything, this movie feels like it trapped Mel Gibson, much like the characters were trapped on the plane. It's as if Mel Gibson was locked in a cage and told to just go small this time. Advertising that this is a Mel Gibson film actually does it a disservice. This is more in line with 127 Hours or Phone Booth. Absolutely phenomenal movies, but just on a much lesser scale. So just don't go into Flight Risk expecting Braveheart or Hacksaw Ridge. So yeah, on its own, Flight Risk is a perfectly adequate mid-tier thriller. But here's hoping that Mel Gibson's next film puts him back on the green and grassed landscape with dirt and blood sticking to the camera lens and you feel those deep emotions. Flight Risk is far from a crash landing, but it also never really takes off either. So yeah, you should definitely watch Flight Risk. But if this doesn't seem to be a film you would be interested in, I recommend watching Turbulence instead.